Greetings to my amazing, sexy We family around the planet. This is your one and only Chief, now presently in the beautiful Palace Downtown Hotel in Dubai, where it redefines financial freedom. Okay guys, I just landed from Europe, alright? I was in UK and then I went to Switzerland. Now let me tell you why I went on this journey. Now the upline-downline relationship is sacred. And my upline is the one and only Dato Sri Vijay. So every time in my life, alright, I try to find time alone with him. And last time it was easy because my house is 2 minutes from Dato Sri's house. Now, since both of us are equally very busy, I have to fly across the planet to London to spend time with him. Alright, we went to Manchester City, alright, to launch the beautiful CME Manchester City QNet partnership watch. This is the 3000 BV automatic. We also have the 1000 BV. Please grab it. There's only 1,880 pieces, almost sold out. Grab it now. I met the new manager of Man City, Pep. I met Vincent Company. Photos will be coming up on my Facebook. It was an amazing experience. But most importantly, I spent a lot of time with Dato Sri Vijay. And then I went to Zurich, to Geneva. All right, a little bit of shopping, buy some nice watches, okay, and spend quality time with him. And this Wednesday message is a summary of the time I spent with him. So it's like Dato Sri Vijay speaking through me. So this Wednesday message, I got to adjust my hair, look very decent, all right, not say the wrong things, all right, because I'm speaking on behalf of the greatest upline and mentor a network could ever wish for. All right, so we spoke about many things which I don't have to share with you, like how I've been the best looking V partner and QI director in the history of the company. But also we spoke about network, all right, you guys, my downlines all over the world. And I was sharing with Dato about what you guys are amazingly doing around the world, that you are truly the warriors of Dato Sri Vijay Ishran. And he shared with me a message he shared with me in 1999, 2000, when I started building this organization. And he said, Pathman, in network marketing, you build to last. That network marketing can never be a short-term mindset. And there are many networkers today who sign up, all right, who can't think beyond 1 month, who can't think beyond 3 weeks, all right, or 6 months or 9 months, all right, that they have a limitation, that they want to make the money, they are hungry to make the money, they have dreams, but they fail to understand that network marketing is not about signing up people and achieving your check only. Now, your weekly checks are very important. But whatever you do in your organization, whatever system you operate, you have to build it to last. Build to last. All right? Remember this. Build your organization to last. How many years? As many years as your mind can potentially conceive. All right? Because Dato Sri, all right, and Japa built this organization to last for infinity, right? To last for perpetuity, okay? Forever. That we will never stop. That our organization will keep growing all over the planet, all right? That Dato Sri created systems, built people, raised people, all right? To build an organization that will last forever. All right, that your children and grandchildren will benefit from QNet, will benefit from the tracking center that you leave for them. Now, how did he create an organization with that mindset? First thing you have to understand, to build an organization to last, you first, as the upline, as the leader, like me, your chief, we have to decide that every step we take, every system we implement, everything we say is about lasting forever. That we don't talk short term, we talk long term. That you have to decide that you're not here to make as much money as possible for 2 years and then quit and run away. That you are here to keep making money. All right? Even after you retire, sitting on a beach somewhere, drinking mango juice, holding your mother-in-law and wife's hand and singing Kumbaya, you are still maxing out that tracking centers. All right? That mindset must first be decided. So the first decision you have to make on this Wednesday message, that you have signed up with QNet, all right, Or not, you won't be watching the Wednesday message. And if you haven't signed up, my name is Pathman Senathirajah. I'm your upline and you have to sign up. Okay? Alright? But you already signed up. So when you sign up, you have to decide whether this is a short-term journey or a long-term journey. Are you building just to make as much money as you can, or are you building to last a lifetime and the next lifetime? Make that decision. Secondly, what is the foundation? What is the fuel that will keep your organization going even when you are not there anymore? Because today, if you extract yourself from your organization, be honest, look at me, look at these gorgeous eyes, be honest. If you extract yourself from your organization today, BVs will drop, checks will drop, your organization may vanish, all right, after 1 month or 2 months. That means you're not building, all right? You're doing the activity. You're pushing your people, you're pushing yourself, but you're not building. There's a big difference between just doing it and building something that's going to last, all right? So what is the fuel? Every organization that's going to last a lifetime must have a DNA fuel. Something that's empowering your organization. What is your mantra? What is your message? What is your focus point? All right, like I always say, presentación, 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 and weekly checks. Now, why is weekly checks an important mantra? Because people who earn money don't quit. People who see results don't give up. People who are earning consistent weekly checks, all right, will tolerate any challenge and be a warrior and be strong. People who are not earning money will quit very fast. People who haven't seen a check will give up the minute there's a negative article in the newspaper. So the speed, the focus on making sure that one of your foundations, the fuel, all right, that fuels that fire in your organization must be weekly checks. So your mantra, when you look at your organization, I hope you don't see BV and people only. You should also see how many checks are being created every week. How many people earn 250 a week, 500 a week, 750, 1,000, right? How many people are earning 2,000 a week, 5,000? How many people are earning 10,000 a week, maxing out consistently, not one hit wonder? Now, if you can put on a special glasses like mine and look at your genealogy and look at your organization and only see checks, then you will realize whether your organization is going to last for 3 lifetimes, 10 lifetimes, or it's going to collapse the minute you take a 1-month break. Now, this is a reality you have to face. This is a reality you have to recognize. That the people who are earning weekly checks, the people who have seen results, the people who are maxing out consistently will not allow their organizations to collapse and allow people to quit. Because they have seen results. And like I told you, I'm a great motivator. Yes or no? Yes. All right? But results is the greatest motivator. Financial freedom, it is the greatest motivator. Dreams becoming a reality is the greatest motivator. And that all comes back to weekly checks. All right? So first part is make the decision that you're here to build to last, not to milk it and run away. Do you understand? Secondly, the foundation of your organization, the fuel that fuels the fire, must be results and weekly check. All right? Third, don't be a hero. Now, we always say in network marketing, zero to hero. No. You cannot be the only hero in your organization. You cannot be the only one who can do the things you are doing. Because network marketing is about duplication. It's about creating a group of leaders who are as good or even better than you. I know this sounds weird. Oh my God, how can I make people better than me? But this is what Dato Sri built his organization on. He created every day people as good as him and better than him. Now, it's almost impossible to be better than the great Dato Sri Vijay. All right? But he keeps pulling people towards that destination, towards that goal. You understand? So if you are now the upline of your organization, and you're the only one who can do presentation, you're the only one who can do an effective closing, all right? You're the only one who can go up and on stage and do training, 8 basic building blocks and all that. You're the only one, all right, who can motivate people. Then you cannot build to last. Because if you want to build your organization to last, you must have hundreds of Pathmans, hundreds of Satis, hundreds of Atlis, hundreds of Arun George, hundreds of David Sharmas. Do you understand? And then you have an organization that will take this company to number 1 in the world. So your question you must ask yourself, if you are here to build to last, is there enough duplication? All right? Are you effectively duplicating yourself, or is your ego stopping you from duplication and making you the only hero? Don't be the only hero. Don't repeat the mistake all of us made in the early days. Today, when I look at this camera and I'm looking at you, I pray the day you go up on stage and VCon and be better than me. And I'm saying this sincerely from my heart, because that guarantees that this organization will last for 10, 20, 30 lifetimes. So built to last means duplicating yourself, creating people who are better. And the faster you do it, the better. Now, duplicate success also. Don't just duplicate great speakers on stage, because I can buy them off the shelf. All right? I need testimonies on stage. I need people who started as a nobody and become a somebody. I need people who started with 2 directs and today got 200 direct referrals. I need people who started with 250 and in 6 months started to max out. That's the stories I want to see on stage. These are the people I want to see on stage. And duplication is the key to build an organization to last. So first, make the decision that you are here long term. That you're building your tracking center not for yourself, but for your children and grandchildren. All right? Number 2, make sure that your organization is run on a fuel of weekly checks and results focus. That everyone knows that they have to achieve checks to be recognized in your organization. That result speaks louder than words. Third, duplication, duplication, duplication. Create warriors like you, and most importantly, create warriors better than you. All right? And fourth and final part of building something to last, you need to build an organization with very thick skin. You need to build an organization with, bulletproof people. People who cannot easily be affected by bullshit negativity out there. People who understand, all right, the price they have to pay for success. People who are willing to stand and fight for their dreams, die for their dreams. People who are willing to stand and be loyal to their downlines and to their uplines, and finally to the V. Do you understand? You need to build warriors, not wimps, if you want to build to last. You need to prepare your people for every battle they're going to see, from rejection to people quitting the business, from negativity, from newspapers, Google, anything. You got to prepare them and build a thick armor, all right, of strength, not as individual, but as a united team. You understand? Strength, all right, which is very important, that you build an organization that can withstand any attack, that can withstand any amount of negativity, that can withstand any amount of pain and still pay the price and never quit, never give up, no matter how difficult times come. They still stand strong. And you need to build an organization with that mindset and heart of warriors. Then you will last 10 lifetimes, 20 lifetimes. And that is exactly what Dato Sri Vijay and Japa did. They built me not only to be a great networker, but they built me to be a great warrior. That nothing slows me down. Nothing creates fear in me. All right? That I will stand and fight for what they told me is the vision of this organization. I will fight for your dreams every single day and never ever give up. You need to build an organization that will last. And everything you do, from your system to your messaging to your mantras in your organization, is all not about next month or this year. It's about 20 generations. That your tracking center never actually belongs to you. You merely look after it for the next generation. That's the tagline of Patek Philippe. We're going to copy that. You never actually own your tracking center. You look after it for the next generation. So if you are here, build your organization to last. That's my message this Wednesday, after spending 2 amazing weeks with the greatest warrior, Dato Sri Vijay. He's built this organization to last 20 lifetimes. So prepare your children, prepare your grandchildren, all right, for their journey with QNet and the V. I love you guys, and I will see you at VCon UAE. Build to last.